Oil is currently being produced in record numbers here in the basin, but the number of rigs out there drilling has actually decreased. Sounds crazy, right? So how did we get here producing more oil than ever, but with fewer tools? And how could it affect our economy in the long run? Tyler Dupnick went to find out.
Oil continues to pump in the Permian.
That over about the past decade and a half to 2 decades, we went from producing less than 1 million barrels a day of oil in the Permian Basin to now producing more than 6 million barrels a day.
But with that growth and subsequent revenue comes a desire and need for more infrastructure.
With that came a request from several folks out here to try to invest a little bit more back out here in what's been generating so much of that revenue. Try to build better roads, try to invest in electrical transmission and distribution infrastructure, try to invest in education to really be able to help take care of the industry that's been providing so much for so many other people.
Stephen Robertson of the PBPA says the lack of pipeline infrastructure is limiting how much of that record production can get to market. That production is thanks to factors that have also had another impact.
Part of the conversation absolutely is increased efficiencies and gains in technology, but part of it is also that there is a reduction in rig counts because there is this pressure on the industry and pressure on really our energy generation opportunities to shift away from oil and gas and go in other avenues.
Pressure that is affecting the current outlook.
That impacts investment in our industry. That impacts long-term planning. So if those rig counts don't kind of turn around, if we don't at least stabilize, if not even increase rig count, we will see a future where we have lessened production. Hopefully that won't be the case, but that is absolutely something to keep an eye on.
While that pressure exists, oil continues to reside in a fluid market.
If the worldwide demand says more oil needs to be produced, then people in the Permian Basin are going to look at their financials, are going to look at what it takes to be able to invest to produce that and look at producing. We have a tremendous amount of assets out here that are still to be produced. We're not near the end of the life cycle for this industry out here.
Tyler Dupnick, News West 9, Permian Basin.